Hello everybody and welcome back to Command Modern Operations, the Korean Missile Crisis scenario. So I just need to remember where exactly I left off. Okay, so we got the Russians coming in. It's the same, that's gonna be SA-5 missile. You are seed. I just need to remember what all I have going currently. It's an RTB. Should probably launch more fighters. Then it's actually risky to launch fighters right now. I'm gonna hold off on fighters for now, actually. As much as that sounds like a terrible, terrible, terrible idea, I feel safer not putting too much up in the way of the Russians because of how much of a tendency there is to get shot at. It's a lot harder to get shot at when you don't have anything for them to shoot. Also, you know what what I'm gonna do? Let's use these slammers. Launch these guys individually. Let's get this show on the road. I only want those slammers. I don't want the other base's slammers yet. I do remember that there's two SA-3s active over here, so I'm going to actually blast those open. Okay, we spotted something, I think. And give me a moment, I'm going to close the recording software because I don't need... Yeah. There we go. Sam. That's an SA-2. Alright, since I need to launch these T-Lam strikes, because I need to have these weapons silenced. We're also going to hit the other one because I just don't know which ones have and have not been knocked out. Dedicate you, and you know what, let's launch one from all of them on this one. And then I think you need some dedicated to you. Let's empty out this one. Okay. I don't know if that SA-2 is active or not, but with its range and the aircraft I have sent in this area, probably not. But we'll know soon enough. Designated missile. What? What in the world did I launch? Oh yes, the World Watchers. So Sam, I need to... Yes, Vampire. Missiles absolutely everywhere. Okay, World Watchers, you do not need radar active. There we go. That is not what I asked for, but okay. World Watchers 1. I'm gonna have you fly again. I want you to fly this route, actually. Because I do have another Elin squadron down here. I think it's these guys. Yeah, it's this guy here. But it's going to be doing border patrol operations. That's... Where is it? It's Elant here. It's 1980s Elant. So let's get this moving again. It's been a couple days since I opened this because of the fact that didn't necessarily. I was actually hanging out with some guys most of the night last night, and when I did finally get done last night, I felt like crap. But oh well, so is life. Now, hopefully, this does end up giving us intel on where you are. What do you actually have for Elant? You have a lot of Elant. Holy moly. 3 different Elants. Plus 200 nautical mile surface search radar. Jeez. So if I do, yeah, I should, once I get to altitude, see that guy. Probably see that guy from way the hell down here too. Almost at the other airbase, so yeah, I could almost see it from pretty much anywhere that tells you how good of a plane this thing, how good this thing's equipment is. Okay, where are you? Where are you? I don't care. The only unit I have up there is a singular submarine. New air contact. New contact with designated vampire. That's probably a missile from a MiG-21. There could be a guided missile. Or Eagles. I want you guys to come up this way and just loiter there. So the reason I'm launching this aircraft, it's got a fairly solid range. Its missiles, it's got 4 slammer ATAs. If I can pull up their database entry, that'd be nice. It doesn't want to pause. There we go. So this is the Slammer ATA. It's based on the Harpoon. It's the Standoff Land Attack Missile Extended Range. Didn't know if that's that looked like. Okay. Capable of hitting ships and ground targets at a range of... What kind of range do you have? 150 nautical miles. A very good CP. I don't know what its CP is, but I'm going to assume it's fairly darn good. So, it's a cruise missile. It's going to be fairly potent. It's going to be one of our good longer range weapons. Used for aircraft. That is a very bright spot. Let's get our other War Eagle going. You know what? We're actually going to send you the long way around. Again, I'm gonna have them loiter on both sides. I'm still debating on what targets I want them to actually strike. I could have them strike the targets, my main targets here and here. Although the risk with that is that they will actually fly in. Because they actually like to maintain their their flight path. Well, not their flight path, but their engaged offensive while you wait for um, target to go drop data link. So I'm not currently getting stalked by anything with my submarine. Submarine is perfectly fine. New vampire. Looks like a pair of missiles. No clue what they're striking. We have lost contact on them for 26 seconds now. Huh. A lot of bogeys here. It's a fencer. Mainstay. So the mainstay is their AWACS. These guys are just fencer, more fencers. That's fencer with jammer pods. Yet another. I think that's actually a stray coming from a submarine. I think those are sea skimmers. That is a lot of missiles. That's 8 missiles. I do believe that's a submarine launched. Fulcrum vanished. Ooh, they are launching their fulcrums. Where are their fulcrums at? Where are you guys? Here, fulcrums. Okay. More fish beds, floggers, fish beds. You are confirmed hostile. That confirms that that is a cruise missile of unknown type. In fact, they're moving that fast to intercept. And I'm not going to keep jumping because I know it's just Sam's going to engage the Russians at this point. God damn it. You morons. I should have given the tankers more time to reach their target or their missions. Oh well. That or I have a better option here. Mission editor. Let's just do this. Stop using your damn tankers. Thank you. Idiots. Hopefully I don't have any way the hell out doing God knows what at this point. Yeah, I don't. Okay, good. Problem is I've lost a fair amount of my seed because they decided to go out and refuel right away. I'm gonna have that on my screen for a while now. What's that? Another SA3 or SA5 or whatever? Yeah. How far are we to target here? 34 nautical miles. What's the range on this? 27 at 50 knots, 20 at 65. Okay. Or against surface, it's 8 nautical miles. Yes, I know there's SAMs. I don't have any planes in range of their SAM batteries right now, so stop. Another, come on. It's that North Korean SA-5 that's just chucking missiles left, right, and center at the Su-27s right now. I really don't care that much. And I see they are still chasing that target. Oh, they're gonna hit the... What even is on that bearing? That looks like the SA-5. They're gonna hit the SA-5 unless there's something else on this bearing. Unless they're hitting the SA-2 down here. But I'd be surprised as hell if they were hitting that. I think it's just them hitting the SA-5. Which is kinda silly. What do we got? What are you? You're RTB, okay. It's these guys that just took off. Yeah, these are the guys that just took off, okay. Howdy, Pro Racer, and thank you for the host. How are you doing tonight? Okay, what was that? Some more seed, okay. Hopefully this time the seed doesn't run themselves out of fuel. Trying to refuel. Got shot down. Okay. Okay, MiG-29 just over an SA-2 site. Might have been a cruise missile there, but I don't know. Where are my tomahawks at? Okay. Well, I'm doing good tonight. A lot better than last night. Not as tired as I was the last 2 times I streamed this week. But, our last 2 nights. Nice if I can get that silly box off the screen. Hopefully tonight I don't have anything silly like losing aircraft, high modern aircraft to freaking S-125, or yeah, it's S-125s, not this guy, but this guy here. Hopefully I don't lose more aircraft to those things. That was ridiculous. Should definitely launch fighters this time. Let's see if I have any fighters ready anywhere else. Let's disregard the Block 32s. Here we go. So, earlier I had a B2 stealth bomber, a Spirit, with a pair of massive ordnance penetrators. This right here is a bunker. So I was like, okay, I'll hit that target. I've already hit all the SA3 sites with TLMDs, which should have knocked out the SAMs, or at least their fire control radars. On the way out, I received fire from the B2 received fire from one of the batteries, 2 missiles, and the bombs received fire from another battery. So now I'm gonna blast every single one of those batteries again. And I do not care about that SAM. That I don't have anything in SAM range right now. And there go not the harms, but the other anti-radiation missiles. So clearly somebody up there has a radar radiating. Ah, it's this thing. Okay, that's another. And that's a fire control radar that just started radiating. I don't know whose fire control. Oh, it's that guy. Still trying to get used to these sounds because they're different than the ones in modern air operation. You should be firing any minute if you're active. Which will raise the question, is that thing actually active then? Or have I actually killed its radar already? Again, I don't care about these SAMs. They're SA5s being launched at the Russians. Or no, they're SA2s now. Okay. Maybe they finally ran out of SA5s. Alright, well, see you, Pro Racer. There we go. Well, that SA2 just screwed up. Announced that it's still alive. and operational. Damage misses. That's fine. All these guys airborne? Yeah. That Sam might still be active. I don't know how much we're missing by. 61 feet, 86 feet, 87, 19 feet. It's probably dead. Oh yay, more fighters. Sonobui. That's gonna be Russian most likely. Oh, okay. I really need to watch out because there still are Russians operating. Oh, they're shooting the new guy. Okay. Shoots the ID the targets. Okay. Trying to intercept the T-lambs at this point. No, do not RTB yet. Need you two to guide your missiles. It'd be nice if I could see this. That may be part of it. I don't know if that was what's doing it. And there go the Patriots again. That was exactly it. More Sam's. That's a fulcrum. Missile. Target mobile. It's gonna be a radar. Who detected you? Joint rivet joint has taken off. Okay, you're still on the ground. Actually, let's turn off the Nodong search mission before that goes airborne. Because I don't deem the air clear. I will control when the U2 goes up, and I will control where it goes. Doesn't help that you fired your missile, then turned around. Lots of missiles now. I don't know what these fulcrums are shooting at. You know, there's probably a bunch of cruise missiles in here that I just don't see. Because they're doing train train guidance. They're like hugging the train. Hold on, I probably actually have a setting for it. Train following, they're probably doing that. Contact change. Hold on, I'm trying to do this. Now classified as spoon rust. D. P18. So somewhere in here is a spoon rest. Okay, so that's what a spoon rest looks like. What band are you? A band should get knocked out. that it'd be nice to know where it is first. Geez, I got so much radar coverage up here. Let's see, F-22 cap. That missile's never gonna make it all the way out there. Maximum range of 555 nautical miles. Another SAM, you're probably, yep, way up there. That's gonna be Pong A2, or Pong A5s. So, KN06, I thought you were out, sir. Missile. That's gonna be the Russians blasting their starting to try and blast their targets. Spooner SD up in there somewhere. Okay. Can surgically strike that. That much data. Not 23. I don't have 23 of those. No, actually we're gonna do this. Use these guys to ID the target. TACTOMs are away. TLMs are approaching the targets. Lots of missiles in the Pyongyang area too. It's a lot of AMRAAMs. Now, as much as I want to say this plane's been debased, wow. I cannot English at all tonight. This base has been deplaned. It probably still has planes on the ground. They're just rearming and refueling and repairing. Well, not repairing, but still. Another SAM. Contact missile. Contact SAM. So I'm gonna say 3. That's gonna be an SA-3, but can't be. Nothing's in range. Yeah, it was an SA-3. No, you're not RTBing. Sam, I say 3, fire your missiles, people. There's another AMRAM, but not a harm. Even though they have a guy radiating on radar. New contact, Sam. What in the world are these guys doing? Oh well. Do contact Sam. Who would have guessed flying over a SAM site at low altitude when their illuminator's on would mean that there's about 1,000,000 SAMs coming your way? Who would have thought? Jeez. You guys. RTB, finally. Sonobuoy, I don't care. Care more about these bloody SAMs and the fact that my guys are being morons and just flying circles around the SAM site with harms on board. Oh man. All 3 of you flights get, you've 5 aircraft, all have harms on board. One of you guys just fire. Oh my word. In fact, there's a second site that looks to be getting into the act now. Yep, second site is online. Both of them are radiating radar too. Constantly. And here comes a large number of cruise missiles. How many are there in that mess? That's 8 of them. So all 3 of those SAM sites are still active. Okay, okay. You're all too incompetent to fire your missiles. At least I have T-Lambs inbound to do the job for you guys. This is about to get fun. Those are MiG-23s. These guys only have Sidewinders right now. And their gun. And since they have a million bloody Sams coming up at them, the good news is that these guys are going to be too busy engaging things they can't hit to engage the tomahawks that they can hit. Which is good news. Or not. Oh, you're shooting at that, okay. That's the entire site knocked out. So that's the power of using the TLAM-D on a SAM site. If the TLAM-Ds actually can hit, a full health SAM site will just melt away. Holy crap, how many of these things do they have? But again, the only thing I have to actually kill on these SAM sites is just the radar, in this case the low blow SNR 125s. But there goes an entire SAM site. But the problem with cruise missiles is the cruise missiles will target any singular unit. So, only way to confirm a kill is to use a dispenser. So, TLAM-D is the only cruise missile I have that has a dispenser, so it is the weapon to be used. Okay, you guys need to stop dancing on top of the SA-3 before it shoots you all down. I said before it shoots you all down. Guys, I said to stop. I said to stop dancing there, please. Oh well. Are these all striking the singular SA-5 site? Hey, P-Pistol. How are you doing tonight? Sure hope that damn SAM site runs out of missiles soon. It's there the T-Lams arrive. What is this one after? Oh, it's got target's gone. Okay. So actually, these guys are supposed to be killing the SAM site, but instead they're just dancing in range. The new interface is actually quite nice. I like having some of these buttons right here where I can just access them quite readily instead of having to go into the drop-down menus. It's quite nice to actually have that. And I thought I told you to be up. Of course, now they're going to hunt for something else because that SAM site stopped radiating on its radar. Where are the MiG-29s? No, don't land. I want to shoot you guys down. Come back here, jerks. Okay, where are my F-35s at? Oh, Those are Tomahawks. I usually end up doing manual for depending on the target actually. So my naval units are doing manual attacks. So these Tomahawk strikes, I'm manually launching 3 TLAMDs per target in most cases. What are you? You are a fighter group. You can start radiating. It's a fighter group as well. These guys, the fighters, I'm gonna let them do what they want to do. This group of 2 F-35s, they're set actually on an auto attack on this runway, or not this runway, but this airbase here. I have another group, I have to find them. This group is the other group. They're set to auto attack that airbase. So in those cases, I am manually striking, but depending on the case, it's either manual or it's auto or manual. The fighter bombers are doing I can't speak. They're doing auto attacks, while my naval vessels are doing manual. You're 21, okay. You shot at that, okay. F-15s, yeah, fly further north, please. I'm not too concerned about the SAMs right now because I've knocked out most of the long-range SAMs. I think that site has not actually engaged at all. Actually, no. So what I actually did was my opening salvo were Tomahawk land attack missile dispenser strikes on not that one, this one right here, this SA-5, and then this SA-5 here, as well as all the air defenses. God damn it. All the air defenses in here, which struck and destroyed most of the radars. The SA-3s, like 3 of the SA-3 sites in here, still had radar. And I discovered that when I bombed the bunkers in the area. And I bombed the bunkers with the B-2, that's when I discovered that. Contact change, what is it? Oh, just loss of target. But I set up the seed to mop up whatever was left over. And then they derped around with the SA-3s. So I did lose more of that. Oh, it's this guy. I wonder what the hell you are, but you are hostile, I know that much. Probably another radar. Hey, the fighter bombers have struck. And they're hitting the... Oh my... Yeah, that's what you can expect from, non-penetrators. Idiots. I should have manually set that up, because instead of striking hardened bunkers with B-83s, not B-83s, Mark 83s, they should have been hitting their runways, but oh well. I'll fix it with this one. I want you to hit the runway and wherever it is in this mess. I see the taxiway. There it is, actually, it's the top thing, okay. All weapons and all weapons. Thank you, come again. Where are my P8s? There they are. Well, there's one of them. What's the range on your weapon? Okay. Where's the other one at right now? That's not who I'm after. Oh, you're down here still, okay. I think the last SA5 site that was active has finally run out of missiles. Because I don't have missile warnings every 5 seconds anymore. And it's still surrounded with Russian planes that are attacking the North Koreans. You should probably fly that heading. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out what to do normally. With this game having come out, this is something I wanted to both buy and stream. So I decided to finally start streaming this recently. Actually, right after I got it too. So this actually is gonna be the part where the scenario where it's gonna start getting interesting too. So I do have a couple of streams with the earlier phases of the scenario. Because this scenario, it starts out very slow, but it ramps up and is very complicated. So right now, basically everything I'm trying to do is I'm trying to only shoot the North Koreans, but there also are Russians that are flying around. I do have the Chain of War DLC. I did buy that one this week as well. Unfortunately, I don't think this scenario actually takes advantage of that one, but that is fine. This scenario, though, is, as I said, it's highly complicated. It's not the most difficult scenario in the world, but it's a matter of how much can you do without losing units. And actually, this guy can RTB now. What are you? You are the F-35. You are the F-22s. That's why you're not shooting. Fly north. Yeah, I only have a couple of one or two. I don't remember how many of them I actually have. Most ones I have are the live scenarios, which are the $3 DLCs. And I don't even have all those. I think I have all the older ones actually. And this is one of those ones. P-37 still radiating. Are you actually in my one seed route flight? No, you're just outside. I'm not gonna put it in because that's a lot of friends up there. That is a lot of company. I bought this off of Steam because I bought Modern Air Operations or Modern Air Naval Operations off of Steam when it was on sale. So I was like, I'll just buy it from Steam since I get a discount anyways, so just made it simpler. Oh dear. Idiots are flying. That's not the button I want. Oh, I thought those were not Tomahawks. I don't care about that. Is I fat finger every key around the 3 key? Wow. Of course, I'm also still trying to get used to some of the new sound effects with this, too. Oh dear. Oh, that SA2 site still lives. Okay, Seed, will you actually engage the target, or will you guys be idiots again? Now you know if there's a SAM active in there. And before I give them the chance to be idiots, who has T-Lambs still? Okay. Yeah, because I bought it off of Steam originally, as well as a bunch of the DLCs. So this scenario was one of the original ones I bought. And right now I'm mostly focusing on the air aspect because what's this missile? Because at this moment I'm still searching for naval targets, so I'm not actually doing much. They should be. I don't know if they're being, again, idiots or whatnot. They might not even have. Yeah, their ECM's online. So they might not even have ECM on those for some odd reason. This is not the first time I've had Seed just derp around like that, where they just decide, oh, look, there's a radar radiating, let's not shoot it. And I know that one's radiating and they're not shooting, but their orders are not to shoot, or only shoot in this box currently. That, and they're also being engaged by a MiG-29. But I've not had it happen using the mission editor yet. So that was new. So they've just kind of been dancing, but most of the SAMs have been disabled. That's not a bad idea. Yes, use that. I don't know why you're not using that. Because I think the other ones, well, they're also were being so stupid early on. Originally, what they were doing was they would launch and then immediately go to full afterburner and try to basically fly to Okinawa to the jets or to the tankers that had just taken off, and then we're running out of fuel before they'd ever get to the tanker. It was like, you guys literally just took off from next to the border. You don't need to refuel to get to your target. Why are you guys going all the way over here to refuel when your target's way up here? So I wound up actually telling all my seed to not that they're not allowed to refuel because of that. Since then, I think I've only had one instead of 6 go down. Yeah, I wound up setting that. They're no longer allowed to actually refuel according to their mission. Okay, who's firing missiles now? Oh, you're shooting my... Oh, you're shooting the... Where are you? You're an F7, okay. Kill it. You guys are supposed to kill that. I said engage, damn it. Alright, P-Pistol. See you later. Probably only gonna go until 1 o'clock tonight. That's gonna be Eastern time, because I actually want to do something else a little bit before I go to sleep. Not that I actually need to be awake tomorrow, but still. Got Nampo there, Sariwan, Sango, that's a Sariwan. Is it possible that that guy actually sees me up there? What kind of sensors do you have? Like 2 nautical miles sonar. Active only. Oh dear, that's terrible. Absolutely pitiful. Meanwhile, I can see way the hell out to here. You're not allowed to radiate either. What was it? D-band's better at stealth? Yeah, D-band's better at stealth. Okay. What's that fish bed doing? Would you guys like to help them, please? It would be nice if you would fire your Sidewinder. Yay, more Russian sono buoys. These are Russian cruise missiles, most likely. Why are you still just going cruise? Go faster. Missiles coming from another source. Wow. You guys need to start shooting back. There we go. Love that it's actually the sound now for the, what's it, the M61? Okay, it'd be nice if you could actually, there we go. You know hit? You guys have more coming in. Jeez. What are these guys doing? Hey, you're actually airborne now. There we go. Get up there, please. These guys are getting absolutely swarmed by MiGs. So much going on over here, and I'm surprised I haven't spotted a submarine yet. Again, I do actually have a submarine. Hold contact. Target is of unknown make. Another goblin over here. It's biological school of fish. Well, there's actually a picture of a fish now. It's amazing. Would be good to know who you are. Doing 3 knots. How fast are the fish going? Where are those fish again? Fish are doing one. I think that's a submarine, but I cannot be sure if it's Russian or Korean. Those are the only 2 options I have. Could you go up and investigate, please? You continue on course. You have TACTOMs. What do you have? TACTOMs, okay. You're Poseidon. Where are my other Poseidons at? Okay, you're almost at target position. Because I'd like to start shooting these, firing from these guys simultaneously. Let me give you guys your targets. So from here, 150 miles is about there. So if we go up to here, we good. Oh, I did hit that. Or somebody hit it. It's not destroyed though. Not that, but I want this. And again, range and bearing. If we go 150 nautical miles, talking about here. Where are you at? So you're gonna go. You're actually going to the right point already. We're actually gonna set these points even further up north. The sand is being annihilated. There we go. You guys can stay out there. More missiles. I thought I said to keep going, but oh well. Now, I haven't actually watched any of these go in finally for their final attacks yet. So this is the tactical tomahawk or tomahawk land attack or the tomahawk block fours, TACTOMs, whatever you want to call them. They don't even have a fully identified position for their target, but there's 3 of them going in. Their target is a mobile target, potentially mobile, but it is raiding, so it's likely to be stationary. But these guys are terrain-hugging missiles. So terrain-following missiles with an IR sensor on board. With an IR seeker. And a data link. So they do have the most up-to-date location for this weapon, for this radar site. Even though the radar is somewhere along this tiny little box. But they're also using that IR seeker and being like, hey, here's something making IR, and that's a lot of missiles. I don't know what the Russians are shooting, but they're about to have a terrible day. Now what I might just do, you know what I am going to do? I'm actually going to do this. We're going to do... So this is going to be the second one's flight path. The second and third are both going to share the same flight path. And we're going to dive them in one at a time. One after the other. Until this target's eliminated. So should this target get eliminated by the first one, I'll have 2 that can target whatever the hell I want them to target. In fact, I'll probably end up targeting with those 2 this airbase. If this one fails to hit its target, or fails to hit the target, I still have 2 more in reserve ready to fire. And who the hell are you guys shooting? Oh, damn it. Please kill these damned fish beds. Driving me nuts, they are. Should have realized it was actually MiG-21s shooting at me. Hey, okay. Go after K-Chan. Yeah, go after Kate-chan. So that radiator has definitely stopped radiating. It's likely dead. That's the power of a tactical tomahawk. Watch these two going on terminal. I don't know what they're actually attacking. It's at the airbase. I have an easy way to do this, though. Unit view. Going in on control building. So they went after the ATC tower. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Is there another ATC tower for them to hit? Yeah, hit the ATC tower. No, it's not actually achieving our objective, but it works. Let's switch this back to this. 'Cause technically, good luck launching aircraft without that kind of equipment online, but oh well. AI will cheat and do its own thing anyways. Let's keep going. I think I lost that other... Oh no, he's RTB now. Hmm. You're a long ways away from any targets. You know what? We're gonna go live with you. You hit the research center entrance. Through missiles. We'll use those JSOWs soon enough as well. Please launch those. Just this guy's vanishing again. Okay, go there. Still have my JSOWs. But do I want to use them on something right now? No. If I was to go from range bearing from you... You are within range... No, you're not within range. You're within wire range. You're not within firing range yet. Because I think firing range is here. Let's shooting range on a Mark 48 again. 27? 27 max? Yeah. 27 while going 50 knots. I don't like where you're at, sir. That's another Patriot. Instead of letting the quicker AMRAMs do their job. We're all more nimble AMRAMs. Oh, these things are faster, too. That's a slammer. No, 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 don't do that. Where are you going, sir? Oh, god damn it. You're not gonna hit your target flying that way. You can't see what you're actually shooting at. It's the SA2, okay. Oh, you did end up hitting your target. Okay. Yeah, that SA2 site that used to be over here is gone. Apparently ate 4 missiles. You are to engage Taechonggong nuclear power station. Or however the hell you say that station's name. Do I feel lucky? No, that's too much of a mess up there. I do not feel like launching a U2 into that. New surface contact. That's gonna be a naval vessel of some kind. That'll be a naval vessel of some kind. That will be civilian. Mm, okay, it's missing for an hour. Hmm. It's only 2 Slammeratas so far. Samware, oh, it's another SA2. We are going to start hitting primary targets here soon enough. Missile. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're not allowed to be alive. You are not. I did not say you were allowed to shoot me. We're gonna fire 2 at you. No, we'll fire the standard. I need 1 more. I need the standard 3. Unfortunately, Mr. SA2, you've made a fatal flaw. By shooting, you have identified yourself as being alive. And will now be killed properly. You know what? Since you guys refuse to identify this as being a hostile, it's a missile. It could be coming from that SA2. Here's another SA2. You really need people to evacuate that airspace right now. Unfortunately, the only real option I have with that is to have the Poseidons dump their missiles on something else. That way they can get the hollow dodge, other than they're flying very low. Missile. It's got active radar seeker too, jeez. Oh, that's a Russian air-to-air. Never mind, don't need to worry about it. Should probably hit those bar locks at some point, but I don't really care for them. They're probably Russian. I hope. Sure as hell hope they're all Russian. Because if they are, all I have to do is just evac my aircraft from the space. If the Norks decide to show up, that is. And if they're not, I need to have more fighters up fast. You're clear now to go into here. And shave your polygon. Shave and extend the polygons. Oh, they're flying on the deck. Man, I'm tired tonight. Well, now I am. Helium D impacts. Yeah, that SA2's dead. Once again, the power of the Helium D is shown. Vampire. It's just more cruise missiles, most likely. They're probably gonna vaporize that SA2 site. Can confirm this is mostly gonna be Russians. These are probably hostiles. Going up to meet the Russians. This is all Russian. This is all Russian. This is all Russian. These are Russian. That's Russian. Okay, there's even like a MiG-31. And there's two MiG-31 Foxhounds in there. Those things are dangerous. So the MiG-31 Foxhound, it's the fastest aircraft in this scenario. It's the successor to the MiG-25. It's capable of going at about Mach 2.5 or something like that. 2.35, so 1300 knots. My fastest aircraft in this scenario is the... Well, that guy's dead. Is the F-22, which can go 1,000 knots. Not quite Mach 2, but it comes close. But the thing that's different between these two, Foxhound is a massive plane. It's a massive jerk with an 8 square meter radar detection versus the F-22, my equivalent, which I should have one. I thought I might have one airborne. No, they're not airborne anymore. Versus this guy, who has a .0072 square meter radar cross section. So the difference ends up becoming who sees the enemy first. The Foxhound's missiles are potent, but again, they're radar based. This guy's missiles are potent, but again, they're mostly radar based. If I decided I wanted you dead and you're using Foxhounds, my best bet is to use the Sidewinders. And an internal internal AMRAAM payload and just go Sidewinders. And kill you that way. So I had to use my gun. But I can't catch you if you know I'm there. Thus, if I'm going for that kill, good luck you can make it so I can't catch you. Even if you cannot achieve a lock. So that's the problem I have to worry about. Is do they actually know I'm coming? If so, are they coming to kill me, or are they going to run away? Because if they're coming to kill me, I can kill them. But the problem is they're probably not going to see me unless I go active on radar. But that's this guy. So that third one's probably also one of these. That and their weapons, their missiles are the A-11 Archer, which is a... it's an air-to-air missile. I don't know the exact capabilities of said missile. It might be a SAR missile. Well, let's look at the A-11. Okay, so no, it's a heat-seeking missile. So that's an infrared missile used by the MiG-31s. A-12, that's going to be a radar-guided missile, I do believe. I could just look at the ranges as well. Yeah, that's going to be a long range. That's going to be medium range. That's a short range one for them. Okay, so this is their short range IR missile. This is going to be their short ranged. A-12 is their short ranged radar guided. A-13 is their long range guided missile. It's a radar guided weapon. It's probably going to be an active radar as well. And the AA-9 Amos is going to be a 90 nautical miles. Again, going to be the same thing. This looks to be a SAR though. So A11, I already looked up. AA9, yeah, that's a SAR. So that's semi-active. It needs to have a radar seeker for it. AA12, on the other hand, is active. These are only third generation aircraft as well. But then the other one is, I think, the AA13 Arrow. Yeah, it's this one, which is active. It's their equivalent to the AMRAAM, but it is much longer ranged. AA13 is designed to attack long-range ISR, IWEW aircraft such as the E3, E8, J-Stars, RC-130 Rivet Joint, and EC-130 Compass Call, and EC-130 Commando Solo at long ranges. Yeah. And a trial round got a kill at 162 nautical miles. And that's what those things carry. Oh, those are the slammers firing. Yeah, as I said, those are all going to be Russian. Which is going to be a problem. Those are the slammers almost on targets. That means this guy's actually going to be able to target something else in a minute. Boom. Okay, so your target, you need a new target. You know what? Allocate a salvo there. Okay, you are finally engaging. I don't know where those missiles are going, but okay. Okay, they're just doing a weird, like, okay. You can see that airbase too. It's actually be Wonsan Airport. But since they're using it as a military object, operate for military purposes, we're going to hit it. Put some holes in the runway. I have no clue where this is going. That's not what I told you to hit, but okay. I guess that works. That's all your slammers, holy moly. You are Winchester. You seriously want that thing dead? And you guys, I want you out of here. Because yeah, there are fulcrums up, but there's also Russians in the area. As much as I want the fulcrums dead, the Russians will do the job for me. That's not gonna hit the base, okay. With any luck, that won't lock onto my planes. Designate Sam. Oh my word, they reloaded. Oh god, that's a problem. Jeff. No. Whew. You just fly on the freaking deck. Just go low. Okay. Go on, Russia. Shoot down those MiG-29s. Dang. Things I also don't care if the Russians lose planes. Vampire. It's actually probably just a bomb. Dumb Bob. It's probably like a Fab 500 or something silly. Because it's probably just carpet bombing right now. Yeah, it was just carpet bombing run. There goes this SU. Sugo Sukhoi. Oh, look, coming from Coxon. That was a mistake to launch. Because once you guys are ID'd, you will get shot. scaff their rear. Now, I do believe the airspace should be mostly clear once these Russians are out. It'll be a good time for me to do bombing runs with my penetrators on these two bunkers. And then once that big old flight's on its way back, then we'll be looking at a much calmer airspace, and I'll actually be able to do something like, I don't know, look for the towels. So the Russians have destroyed one of their targets. And I love how it immediately jumps me over to Africa. The Russians have also lost a lot more planes than I have. Oh, I see the bombs. So yeah, that's a bombing run. Russians have destroyed one of their targets. Yeah, so Yongbyon is gonna be completely annihilated after this. Whee! Jeez. Oh, that's gonna be them engaging targets with their long-range air-to-air missiles. I'm sorry, this is gonna be known hostile, please kill it. And these are gonna be known hostile, so please kill them. Okay. I think we're about to be done up in here. It's just gonna be a matter of blasting Pyongyang to oblivion. Which means they can have that SA-2 site. I don't care about that SA-2. You can sit there and look pretty all at once. Here we go. Hey, we got it. More MiG-23s, okay. Well, I'm gonna end this here, but before we do that, so far we've lost to one B2 because of shenanigans. All of those guys because they're morons. and actually one competent CM, but expenditures, yeah, we're gonna be firing a lot more AMRAMs still. A lot of Tomahawks, jeez. Russians, on the other hand, have lost one MiG-31 BM Foxhound, 9 fencers, 7 flanker Bs, and 1 fullback. North Koreans, on the other hand, have lost a whole slew of targets, including several radars, multiple single quad, and quad rail AM launchers, and hundreds of planes. Just ridiculous, and they still have more. So, still a lot more to shoot. Meanwhile, the Japanese just doing the normal Japanese thing. Also, those expenditures by the Russians are insane. They haven't even been active for more than 2 hours, and they're just jeez. But I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. Should be live tomorrow night, I hope. Continuing this from about this point, and then the other one should be Monday as well. But and that'll be probably early. It'll probably be shorter Monday because I do have to be awake after, or probably actually be shorter the next 2 nights this week. But hope you guys have enjoyed this so far. We will be continuing this. I guarantee you I won't be finishing this before I go for Thanksgiving, and which means I will be continuing this after Thanksgiving. So probably the 1st of December we'll have a continuation of this after Monday. So, hope you guys have enjoyed this so far, and I will see you guys next time.